In the heart of an ancient forest, where sunlight struggled to pierce the dense canopy, a young traveler named Alara found herself utterly lost. The familiar landmarks had vanished, replaced by an endless sea of towering moss-covered trees. Just as despair began to set in, she noticed something extraordinary. A faint, ethereal light pulsed from the forest floor, tracing a path that snaked deeper into the woods. It seemed alive, beckoning her forward with a gentle, silent promise. Her heart pounded with a mix of fear and an undeniable curiosity. Taking a deep breath, Alara decided to trust the strange luminescence. Stepping onto the glowing trail, the path was unlike any she had ever walked. It led her to the bank of a rushing river, wide and impassable. As she approached, wondering how she would ever cross, the water stilled. Then, with a soft murmur, the river parted, creating a dry passage for her to walk through. She stepped onto the riverbed, the walls of water held back by an unseen force, and crossed to the other side in stunned silence. Once she was safe, the river closed behind her, resuming its wild course as if nothing had happened. Alara looked back, a newfound sense of wonder blooming in her chest. This was no ordinary forest, and this was no ordinary path. Her journey continued, each step revealing a new marvel. The glowing trail brought her to the edge of a vast, dark chasm. It was too wide to jump, too deep to see the bottom. As she stared into the abyss, the full moon emerged from behind the clouds. Its silvery light poured down, not just illuminating the darkness, but solidifying. A brilliant bridge of pure moonlight formed before her eyes, stretching from one side of the chasm to the other. Hesitantly, she placed a foot on the shimmering structure. It was solid, cool beneath her boot. She walked across the bridge of light, feeling weightless, as if she were treading among the stars themselves. Further on, the path guided her into a clearing filled with ancient, crumbling ruins. Ivy and flowers grew over stone walls that hummed with a forgotten energy. As Alara wandered through the dilapidated archways and halls, faint whispers seemed to rise from the very stones. They weren't spoken in any language she knew, yet she understood them perfectly. They told stories of a forgotten age, of cosmic secrets and celestial events. She felt knowledge seeping into her, filling the gaps of a history she never knew existed. With each secret revealed, she felt a change within herself, a growing sense of purpose and a strength she had never realized she possessed. The fear of being lost had transformed into the thrill of discovery. The glowing path brightened, its light now a confident, steady beam, and led her up a winding stone staircase carved into the side of a mountain. At the very peak, it revealed its final destination, a breathtaking celestial observatory. The roof was a dome of flawless crystal, offering an unfiltered view of the cosmos. Intricate brass astrolabes and star charts lined the circular room, all pointing towards constellations both familiar and alien. As she stepped into the center of the observatory, the whispers from the ruins converged into a single, clear thought in her mind. This was not a chance encounter. The path had chosen her. She was here to learn, to protect, and to share the ancient knowledge held within these walls. She looked up at the star-dusted sky through the crystal dome and smiled. She wasn't lost anymore. She was home. Alara the Traveler had found her destiny as a guardian of the stars. Thank you so much for joining me on this magical journey. If you loved this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more adventures. Until next time, keep exploring!